Myself, Dr. Rashmi Tyagi. I have done my doctorate from IIT Roorkee and I'm in the field of education. I love teaching. It's my pleasure to deliver the lectures. Atoms and molecules. It was a great discovery of many centuries, consecutive centuries. At the time of ancient India, also lot of information was available about atoms. And at the time of the Greek philosopher also, this kind of scientific activity, that is about the atoms and molecules, were going on. So it is not something which we are talking about today. It was being discussed many centuries back also. And it is very interesting to know about an atom, about the smallest particle of a matter. We have learned so much about the matter, but we have not gone into the smallest unit of a matter. Now in this chapter, we are going to learn that how the present atom, the idea has come into existence, about the present knowledge which is available for an atom today. So the Greek philosophers and ancient Indian rishis and munis, they were really wondering about which is the smallest particle of matter. Then, say around 500 BC in India, they had an idea about the divisibility of matter. An Indian philosopher, Maharishi Kanad, postulated that if we go on dividing matter, that is padarth in Hindi, we will keep on getting similar particles, smaller particles. But when we keep on dividing it, then in the end a time will come when we shall come across the smallest particle which cannot be further divided. He named these particles as Parmanu. Another Indian philosopher, Pakuda, elaborated the same idea given by Kanad, and he said that these particles, they exist in combined form. Because of this, we have got different forms of matter and many forms of matter. At the same time, the Greek philosophers Democritus and Leucippus suggested that, on the same line as Indian philosophers, ancient Indian philosophers, these Greek philosophers also suggested that when we keep on dividing matter, a stage will be reached when particles obtained cannot be further divided. Democritus called these indivisible particles as atoms, meaning which can't be cut, that is indivisible. All this knowledge was based on philosophical consideration, not on experimental work, and that was the 18th century. By the end of the 18th century, now the scientists recognized the difference between elements and compounds, and they became interested in finding out how and why elements are combining. Lavoisier laid the foundation of chemical sciences and gave two very important laws of chemical combination.